take us off mute, and now here everybody is.
No, it looks so nice.
Welcome to Barovia in your new Curse of Strahd overlays.
Thank you, Maddie. The overlay was made by So Many Games. Go check him out on Twitter. He's a pretty great guy. I get to play D&D with him every Friday. So thank you very much for your help.
Thank you so much, Maddie. That looks super cool. Well, I'm your Dungeon Master tonight. This is Paul at Twitter at FNScienceMan. And today we have with us Dantiir, played by Thimbreus, Toren Forester, played by Squid Kittens, Hannah, there by Bad Wolf, Mr. Tree, I the one silent one, and Segrid, played there by Miss Misery.
I really want Mr. Tree at one point to say, like, I pity the food now. Mr. T, Mr. Tree.
Oh, he is Mr. Tree, Mr. T.
It didn't click until right now, but now I really want that. Maybe someday.
No promises, my friend.
We've got there's a whole world out there of stories. Sometimes somebody will make the mistake of calling him Mr. T, and I pity the fool.
Through the magic that is Dungeons and Dragons.
All of your magic items have to be gold chains.
Okay. I think I can do that.
Nice. Okay. So, from where we were last, you had just come out of a horrifying vision wherein a young little girl, her name was Isabella, she had been horribly diseased or scarred or something, certainly dead in this vision.
She was horribly dead.
Horribly dead. And that's not even the worst of it. She was horribly dead. She said that her mommy was trying to get a glowing box of some kind that she was about to show you, but when she did, a marionette, a man-sized marionette, crashed through the windows of this vision, cut off her head, the silver dagger, and grabbed what she had and left. And that's when you were woken out of the vision by the loud yell of the burgomaster, as he was telling our good pal Oleg to run, as Oleg was running down the street being chased by something rather creepy, with its head maybe not on exactly straight. So what we have here is trouble in Arash now. So as you're getting out of the burgomaster's manse, coming out, you hear just this roaring voice that's echoing down into the entire village from somewhere in the cliffs above. And looking up to the source of it, you see this man there holding a torch. He's wearing these kind of furred suit. He has a cloak. There's a hat on that has like a wolf tail off to the side. And he's shouting, "Glovia! What shall you do now? You can't protect them all. I have what you seek, and now you must betray them as you were going to betray me." And he hurls the torch that he's holding down into the village, and it lands on the roof of one of the buildings and immediately catches fire. And this brings your focus to the rest of the village out in the town square, and you realize the horror that is happening all around you. The dead have risen and are attacking the town. And looking back up, the man from the cliff has vanished from sight. Well, you seem to have some more immediate concerns. So,
where is the largest concentration of undeadies?
That's a super great question. So they seem to be chasing villagers kind of throughout the village roads. There's only a few of those. There's the main street, goes north and south, and a couple of alleyways off of each other. There are... Actually, roll me a perception check.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see how much of this scene that you get to.
Not a lot. That's a 6.
Sure. So you can see what's kind of immediate then. So what you see immediate are a few things. Across the square from where you are is the Hare and Hare. And Oleg and some villagers. From here you can spot Serena and Grigori, the owner of the Hare and Hare, and the apprentice Mediker from earlier. They've been cornered by a group of zombies. On the other side of the square, a little closer, there's a pack of skeletons that are going from building to building around the square, setting them on fire. And they've already set the jailhouse on fire. And there's a prisoner. This is why it's not hard to see. There's a prisoner yelling out through the side street, through the window at passersby, and he's pleading for people to come release him. He's yelling something along the lines like, I'm going to be burning in here. Please, I'll make it worth your while. Get me out. For the rest of you, the burgomaster is kind of taken aback, but grabs Dantiir by the shoulders, turns you around, and says, like, you've got to save the town hall. It's got our food stores. We won't survive the winter without these.
Right. Okay. Yeah. We should do that. We should really do that. I am going to do a quick scan. I want to see if our elf friends are anywhere within sight, or if I can see that there is any danger to our house.
To your house. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be looking down the street. Move a little bit that way, and then good perception. There's lots of light because the village is on fire.
I did roll very well, and I actually have perception. So that is a 21.
Okay, good. It looks like Aya Greenleaf has gone directly for your house. Used to be the Viduva's trading house, and that's where you all have been staying with Aya and her 2 students. And so it looks like she's run directly up that way, and her, Erland, and Nimmel are outside bashing zombies with what looks like a table chair leg, and it looks like Aya has started crafting a wizard's staff, but it looks like it's still half done.
Where is our house in relation to the town hall where the food is? Is it on the way?
No, your house would be very much past it at the north end of town.
Okay.
So like it's a couple of blocks away.
Yeah, I was hoping I was wrong. Okay, so to get to our house and where they are, we'd have to go by the town hall anyways.
Yeah. From where you are, like, so there's, if this was a square of the town square, you'd be at the northwest corner, and that's where the burgomaster's house is. Then on the east side, you'd have the jail and the town hall. And then across from you, all the way to the southeast corner, that would be the Hare and Hare and the tavern. And so your house is way at the north.
Okay.
The hospice where you had been before is also south.
Okay.
Oh, Dantiir, actually, that was... What was the roll that you had?
21.
That is pretty good. You notice something else.
Okay.
So there are skeletons causing arson, as you will. Zombies, all about blazing skeletons. That's a fun thing. Undead are usually not this organized.
Yeah.
And it's something that, listening for your allies and for your new neighbors, you do hear someone giving out hissing orders. And along the side of the town square, kind of seated up on where the town crier had been just earlier this night, on a small stand, there's actually a very muscular, but still undead creature. He's got just muscles bulging out of his arms. If it looked like he was wearing a very formal dress jacket. It's like almost a tuxedo type. And his arms have just burst that from the seams. And his face is now contorted with an overextended mouth. There's a long tongue coming out of it. He's talking about eating brains and kidneys. But mostly directing the other undead to what they should be doing.
How close to him can I get?
You can get close to him very quickly.
Can I get within 30 feet of him?
Yes, but it starts to smell.
Okay. That's fine.
Well, Toren is heading right towards the people at the Hair and Hair because that's all he saw.
Good.
I am going to go and I am going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on him.
Fantastic. And so, as you're doing that, this will be not exactly a skill challenge, but because this is all going on at the same time and that the village is on fire, I'm going to set 4 objectives for you.
Okay.
And you all can decide which of the objectives you're taking care of, and it's all kind of timed. So, depending on how long you take to succeed or fail, we'll see what happens.
Exciting.
So let's say that our folks over there at the Hair and Hair, they are in need of rescuing. So let's say the rescue mission is one of the objectives.
The harried Hair and Hair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on it.
All right. Definitely the uninvited guest is important. So that'll be...
And that's where the title came from.
There we go.
I'll take the prisoner. Is he one of the things?
Oh, yeah, prisoner.
Yeah, I got that.
Okay, prisoner's in there. And then, of course, the burgomaster's request to save the town's food supply in the town hall. Okay, so 4. So, Toren, you're going to rescue neighbors from zombies. Dantiir, you're going to the ghast. Casting some laughter.
I'm gassing it up.
Gassing it up. Segrid, where are you heading?
I'm gonna follow the kid.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's me.
Yeah. I still think you're weak and little, so
I am.
you and trying to shield.
But like muscularly, anyways. I'm a -1.
I think he needs to learn life's hard lessons, so he can just do whatever he wants.
What's Mr. Tree looking at? What's our Dragonborn going towards?
I think he's not too keen on going to something by himself, so he's gonna go towards the Hair and Hair to sort of rescue those people since they gave him hospitality right at the beginning, so it's more worth.
All right, how about Henna?
She's gonna go to the prisoner.
Oh, check that out. All right, so as the burgomaster, you leave his house and he's pointing towards the town hall. It's like, you gotta save the food. You all split in every other direction. That's fair. Go ahead and...
I'll go there after I do the prisoner.
Yeah, I'm we can get there later.
We can probably take care of it. Go ahead and roll for some initiative here. As I put y'all... this is mostly to get everybody a fair shake.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I like having this item that gives me advantage on initiative.
Let's see, and I'm going to move on our map over here on Roll20. I'm going to move a couple of people around. So we've got Toren there. So there's an alleyway by the Hair and Hair and the 7 tables in. We'll put, Mr. Tree up here and Toren. And then by the ghast, we'll go ahead and put Dantiir, our Segrid. There we go. And Hannah, we'll put on the other side, you'll be taking care of the jail.
I still see the billowy tree background. I don't know if the map is updated for anybody else.
Well, there's all the little zombos.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Oh yeah, no, they're up there.
Oh. I had to expand.
So here is an alleyway. I'm missing somebody. Let's see.
And I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, my roll 20 is just going a little slow. That's fine. Oh, good. A 4. That's great.
Good. Very good.
So the gas isn't going to be especially speedy.
That makes sense.
He's already ordered everybody around, apparently, so he's just, taking care of the small things at this point. Burn that house. Bite those people. Let's see. The zombie's not doing much faster at initiative of 2.
Yeah.
That's how it goes sometimes, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and roll some initiative for our friends. Little Serena. Pot-bellied Gregory. Just so to make sure that if you can make it so they get away, that's something that's accomplishable.
Oh.
And Oleg will be the other pal over here with kind of the big face.
Yeah.
Wondering if the speed of this is affected by streaming at the same time. Oh well.
It's affected by the fact that we're amazing and none of us is going to die.
Clearly. Let's see. Toren, Hannah.
Ooh, the bandit. Look at that initiative. Jerk face.
He's with us.
Oh, yay.
It's Oleg.
Oh, okay. No, that's who you're supposed to rescue.
Yeah. Oh, he's
No,
changed
I'm
his
not
ways.
going there. I'm going to prison. No, the prisoner is the bandit.
No, not him.
I thought the prisoner was no, not him. Oh. What is going on? Everything's on fire. I don't understand.
Add Dantiir on there. Dantiir's 20. All right.
At least I'm not the last.
No, you're not. You actually didn't do too horribly compared to like everybody who's not on our side.
1, 2, 3. Am I still missing somebody?
Yeah.
Mr. Tree.
Me and Misery, our things didn't get added to the turn order, but we both got 7.
Okay, that's
Misery beat you by 0.01.
Yeah.
Got all of those modifier tiebreakers.
7.01. Got it. No, 7. And then just to make sure that Dantiir stays out of trouble, we'll have Segrid go that way. There we go. Okay, so top of the round, we're going to have the Zombos. They're closing in on these folk. Oleg is still huffing from his unnecessary jog. If you gave him the pass, he's going to go over to where Serena is and kind of grab her and pull her in between where he and Grigori are in the alleyway. They can't quite make it out without coming across the zombies from one way or the other. And so that means...
I thought for a second he was pushing her between him and the zombies.
Not Oleg. He helped you out. He seems okay so far.
Okay,
so that means we're going to Dantiir.
I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the guest, so he needs to make a wisdom save.
They're just kind of regular at those. In case this goes too slow, I'm just going to prep up some dice. How far away from you that gas do you want to be? It's within...
I want to be 30 feet from him.
Oh, fair. Okay.
So actually, we'll go with, this is about 25, so I'll be about there.
All right, from about 25 feet away, you definitely start getting a whiff of something. It's you were in the forest earlier where there were a lot of dead things, and it's very similar to that.
Wonderful.
So he gets a 1 on that wisdom save.
He perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter. He makes since he failed, he is prone and is incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Oh, dang.
Wait a minute. What's his intelligence score?
I mean, it's as a ghast, his intelligence is like 11.
Okay, good. I just want to make if it's under 4, they're not affected. I just want to make sure.
Oh no, he's intelligent. He's giving commands.
But at the end of each of its turn, he can make another wisdom throw, and every time he gets damaged, he can make a wisdom throw. But until he succeeds on that wisdom throw for a minute, he is incapacitated.
For a minute, dang.
Okay. Up to. If he literally makes fails to make 10 saving throws or more, it could happen. But that's my action.
That's a good action. So he's incapacitated. Is he prone?
Yeah.
Okay, he just fell over. He just
he falls over laughing.
So imagine Tom Hardy in Venom. There's a cut scene where he's just like, I'm in a suit. Oh, my tongue's like this long. I can't take it. And he goes down to his knees. And that's what's happening. And so, Segrid, that's exactly what you see. Like, this enemy is just needs a moment. That's all. Just a moment.
Yep.
And over on the other side, Serena is a little scared. She's gripping closely to the backs of Grigori. He's wearing a bit of a bigger coat. So, Hannah.
Yes.
While this is all going on the other side, you're kind of hearing laughter for some reason, but mostly screams. You come up to the big, I say big, but it's one of the smallest places in town. This is the Orashno jail, and it's basically got one room, but it's, I guess, effective. So, as you're getting closer, there is a guy who kind of sticks his head out the window, and he's holding onto bars there of iron. This building is the jailhouse. It's otherwise empty. Probably the constable's out defending the town. That roof, though, is well ablaze as you're arriving, and the guy inside is just shouting, help. He's got his hair's just like a crow's nest of hair. He's just been in here minding his own business, in here for who knows.
Probably something terrible.
What are you in for, sir?
Jaywalking.
Is that the truth?
You can do an insight check, but then the building's on fire.
Oh, I know it's on fire. What is it worth getting out?
What is it? What is it worth? It's worth my entire life. I've got gold in here. I've got my life savings. You can have it.
Deal. She'll try and pick the lock.
Nice, going right for the door. All right, give me a dexterity check. If you've got thieves' tools, that'll help.
Yeah, I can just click on that, I think.
Nice.
$24.
Sweet. Okay, that lock is like you click in. This is not the most advanced lock. You give a mental note for that in case you visit the jail anytime otherwise.
See, Hannah majored in artificer, but she minored in thieving.
There at the Institute.
Yes.
All right, so getting in, easy enough at... so now you're in a burning building. Mm-hmm. It's real hot in here.
Yep.
The prisoner's now gone from the window out to the side. Now he's like rattling on his door. This is the kind of doors where it has the lock built in. It's not a padlock on the outside, but you can see that it is at least a separated door attached by hinges and the like, and the iron bars otherwise are here. There's a desk in the corner. There's a straw in place of a bunk in the jail cell.
I'll try and pick the door to the cell.
Okie doke. Give me one more thieves check. Thieves tools.
21.
Nice. Okay. With that, door just swings wide open. Maybe prisoner's helping us. Like, thank you much. He turns around, makes sure the door's open. He's like, hold that there. Turns around to that straw bed, kind of like tosses half of it, brings out this satchel. It looks like it's been worn a bit. It's that kind of light canvas.
Mm-hmm.
Puts this into your hands, gives you a wink, and then as he runs out the front door, he turns into a raven, large one, but a raven, and flies away.
I'll rub smoke from my eyes because I'm assuming I just got some smoke inhalation.
Do any of the rest of us see this?
Absolutely not. You went somewhere else. All right, and so now we get to go to another player's turn, actually. So we go to Segrid, who is over there with a ghast on his hands and knees, yucking it up.
Okay, I am going to walk over to him and try and hit him with my longsword. Since he's on his hands and knees, that gives me advantage, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I'm not going to take out my shield. I am going to use 2 hands on my short sword. So instead of a D8, it's a D10.
Dang. Okay.
And let's see. 22. I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 6 damage. Looks like it.
Okay. All right, let's see. 6 damage to that boy. That's rough.
And he makes a wisdom save. When he
because he's taking damage. That's right.
Yep.
What's he got to make it past?
He has advantage on it.
What?
Yeah, because it's damage.
Nice. Okay, well that's a 20. So he doesn't find this situation funny. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna make one small change here. Let's see. I've got some speakers and I think we're getting some echo, so I'm going to try to fix that real quick.
Okay.
How do you... Okay. Can you all say hello? That sounds good. I can hear you through these, so I think that should be taking care of some of the echo that we're getting. And I apologize for everybody else watching on the Twitch stream that was happening. Who knows? Okay. Like no voices at all? Okay. Two of our cameras. Okay. Let me see if that fixes that. Okay, I think it does. We're learning all sorts of things, both about Barovia and about each other, and Zoom. If you can't canoe, what's even this point? Okay. Sure. Okay.